Good evening. This is Gary Rossio of the San Diego Veterans Coalition. You're listening to GC Community Chat. And now here's your host and my good friend, Mr. Kerry Parton. Kerry, take it away.
Well, hello, Garden City and all our neighbors, Westland, Dearborn Heights, Dearborn, Livonia, and Inkster, just to name a few. This is episode number 637 of the Garden City Community Chat Show. It's Thursday, September 28th, 2023. We're so happy you could be with us tonight. We hope you're all safe and doing well. I am your host, Kerry, and also joining me tonight are my fantastic co-hosts, Garden City's very own meteorologist, Dr. Tom Iwinski. Tom, how are you tonight?
Good. A little fall-like the last couple of days.
Yeah. I think you got a good weather forecast coming up, though. Think Richard's going to like that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not quite hot enough for him, right? Mike Jones is at the Kiwanis anniversary dinner, I believe. He's going to pop in shortly, so he'll be here later on and do some community events for us. But Tom's going to be up first with the most current and accurate forecast, and I think you're going to like it. A quick note about next week's show, October 5th. If you're not familiar with all the confusion going on with the DDA board and the city council and whoever else, well, our guest will be Garden City Mayor Mark Jacobs, who hopefully will be here to answer some questions and explain exactly what's going on. So mark your calendars for that next week. Should be a good one. Tonight, though, we are pleased to have with us Bob Anderson from BobKat Art. Bob does some amazing caricatures, and we're going to share some of those with you tonight and much more. He'll be coming up right after the weather. Now, before we get to Tom, let me just mention real quick, if you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and post your comments and questions in the comment section. Now you can find us live right now on Facebook at facebook.com/GCChat, and on YouTube, just search for Garden City Community Chat. You can also email your questions to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, which is up on the screen right under my name, and we'll address those for you. We also want to take a quick minute to say thank you to each and every one of you who listen and support this show every Thursday night, not only from our hometown of Garden City, but several of our communities surrounding us. We appreciate everyone's support, and remember, we'll continue to promote not only our community, but yours. Now, speaking of community, if your community or organization or business has any events or cancellations that you'd like to get out to our listeners, all you have to do is email the details to us, or you can message us on Facebook, and Mike will be more than happy to get that information out to you. Remember, we always welcome you to come on and promote your business anytime, so keep that in mind. We also encourage any local business to check out and join the Garden City Business Alliance. They see what they can do for you. For more information, go to their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. All right, we're going to get Tom in here now with the latest check of the weather, and then we'll spend some time chatting with our guest, artist Bob Anderson. So stand by for Tom. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. All right, what you got for us?
Again, probably a lot of people are going to like this forecast, like you said. I mean, it's going to cover a lot of bases. A little warmth is going to come back into the picture as well. But we're looking for the sun, aren't we? It's been a while since we've seen it. It's been a couple days all week. It's pretty much been cloudy, a little rain during the overnight and early morning hours. But for the most part, it's just been cloudy and cool in the 60s, which excuse me, for me personally, that's the type of weather that is pretty nice. But we definitely like to see some sunshine, and we will. It will be coming back this weekend. But for the rest of tonight, it's going to remain cloudy. We're going to see, again, low temperatures, probably getting into the upper 50s. So another cool night out there. And by the time we get into tomorrow, Friday, we're going to start out pretty cloudy still. We're going to be hanging around those clouds probably through the afternoon hours. But toward the end of the day, we're probably going to see a breakup of those clouds begin. And we're probably going to see a little sunshine toward the end of the day tomorrow and getting probably into the lower 70s. So definitely as these clouds begin to break up, we definitely bring in a little bit more of that warmth. And we're going to continue to break up those clouds and bring in that warmth as well, because by the time we get into the weekend, we're going to see a lot more sunshine, and those temperatures are going to respond. This weekend, again, it's going to be another great weekend. Again, if you have any outdoor plans, it's going to be pretty much sunny both days. Temperatures will be into the mid to upper 70s. So temperatures will be fairly comfortable. Low temperatures, again, are probably going to be into the mid to upper 50s. So, again, looking like a really good weekend weather-wise here in Michigan. And then as we kind of get into next week, we're going to crank things up a little bit more. So on Monday, Tuesday, and even into Wednesday, we're probably going to see temperatures in the low 80s. So definitely going to be continuing to see the warmth intensify across here. But we're already in speaking of those dates, we're already talking about October. So seeing temperatures in the 80s in October is not really something you think about too often, but it can happen. It's going to be a couple days. Again, Monday, Tuesday, into Wednesday, we're probably going to see warm temperatures in the low 80s with quite a bit of sunshine, and the clouds will begin to build up as we kind of get into Wednesday night and into Thursday. And that's when we're probably going to cool things back down into probably the 70s for Thursday. And then again, as we kind of get toward that Friday period, we're definitely going to cool things back down to the 60s with a little bit of rain moving in as well. So another little system toward the tail end of next week to cool us back down. And then overall, kind of getting toward the following week, kind of getting toward mid-October already, which you can't even fathom at this point. But we're probably going to be seeing temperatures into the upper 50s to lower 60s. So it's definitely, the warmth is not going to last. We're definitely going to cool things back down getting toward mid-October. So enjoy potentially the last gasps of summer toward the early part of October for Monday, Tuesday, into Wednesday. So that's the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of October. If you like the warmth, enjoy it. Enjoy this weekend because it will be fairly mild as well. But no big systems to really speak of. No big rain or severe weather, or the S word that I'm not going to talk about is in the forecast. So we're looking pretty good within kind of the grand scape of things. So enjoy the warmth and enjoy the dry weather. But other than that, there isn't too much going on across the U.S. Weather-wise. There's been a little bit of rain and storm pockets all across kind of the eastern U.S. And overall, the hurricane season's been fairly tame as well. There's been a couple systems here and there, but nothing major has really set its scope on the U.S. So pretty good news on that front as we're going to continue to kind of watch the tropics. But good news is that there's not anything too immediate into the future to worry about. So we're driving pretty high and clear, which is very unusual for the U.S. to not see too many crazy weather events. So we'll take it, right? But if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, DopplerTomsWeather.com, and it will keep you updated as we finally break up the clouds, get some sunshine and some warmth back into the forecast. So enjoy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we're having some great weather here in Michigan. Really, we got the needed rain that we needed.
And it occurred during the overnight hour, so it didn't really affect anybody.
Yeah, right. So yeah, it's not all in all, not bad. So What do you think? You think we're getting a mild winter this year, or don't you want to guess yet?
I haven't really looked too much into it. I'll probably begin to discuss it a little bit more, probably next week's show in October.
Right.
To do some research. I actually haven't really looked at it, but my guess is it's winter in Michigan, so prepare.
Right. You never know, right? Changes every hour. All right, my friend. Thank you very much. Have a great night. See you next week.
Sounds good. Go Lions.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. Not a bad forecast at all. All right, let's introduce our guest for tonight. He is a very talented artist. Please welcome Mr. Bob Anderson from BobKat Art. Let's bring him on here. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Hello, Kerry.
Thanks for being here.
I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. So, Bob, I ran across you on Facebook, and I'm always intrigued with people who are so talented, such as yourself. Just a few weeks ago, we had Ryan Jones on, and he forges cutlery, also makes different animals, birds, and such out of silverware, spoons, forks, knives. I mean, it's amazing what he's done.
Impressive.
What intrigued me about you is you do caricatures of people, among other drawings. Can you describe what caricature art is?
Well, caricature goes back hundreds of years, and archaeologists have even made a determination that caricature was found in ancient times in Egypt.
Wow.
Caricature is drawing the human face. I suppose you could say drawing anything, and exaggerating, either making things larger, making things smaller, but not losing the resemblance in the final product.
Mm-hmm.
So caricature, I'm sure, especially in the late 1800s in France, I think it was very popular, and it was an opportunity for artists to make their feelings known about the politicians and those that were in charge of things. And it was maybe a softer, subtler way to vent, I suppose. So caricature had maybe had other purposes way back when.
Mm-hmm.
Now we kind of, it's entertaining, and I'm sure many people have seen caricature in back in the days when we had newspapers, right?
Right.
You to the political cartoons and things.
Sure. So it's pretty much just exaggerating the features of a person, then, really.
Yeah,
Not losing that image.
but not losing the resemblance.
The
Exactly.
resemblance. Right. So let me ask you, when did you realize that you were really gifted with this talent?
Well, I think I'm still learning, but my mother, rest her soul, she always talked about. She has 7 children, and
Oh, wow.
she always talked about how I was always at the kitchen table with crayons or pencils, and I was coloring at a young age. She says 3 or 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I trust her. She knows kids. But, so I had the passion from early on.
Mm-hmm.
I got into grade school, and I was interested in cartoons, and I always look forward to that Saturday paper coming, that section with nothing but comics, color comics in it.
Yeah.
I would go from front to back, and I would try to understand different styles and how these great artists would get their point across, whether it was Charlie Brown or Nancy or
Mhm.
Peter Bailey, any of those great old cartoons.
Yeah.
When I got to high school, it was just, I suppose, a natural development, the cartooning style and the passion to do cartoons, and then started applying them to teachers and classmates.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's probably where it all started.
So did you take any type of schooling, or are you all self-taught, or?
This is self-taught.
Wow.
Lately, I've had a chance, especially with the internet. There are so many great artists out there that I get to work with.
Mhm.
But with the internet now, we artists can share our work a lot easier, and we can learn from each other. But
Mhm.
it's just the trials and the pushing yourself as an individual, and and trying to learn what you can learn or be what you want to be.
Right, right. Well, it's funny, I mean, a lot of kids draw. They all like to draw with the crayons and that, but to stick with it like you did is another thing, really. I mean, they really have to have that interest, don't they?
Well, absolutely. I do I go out to about 130 events a year,
Wow.
drawing at birthday parties or grad parties or weddings, all
Mhm.
types of events. Um, Often I'll meet young kids and their parents who have a great interest in being an artist. They have that passion, and their parents will talk to me about it. And I tell them, you really can't force a young artist to be an artist. They've got to want it. It's got to come from within. They've got
Right.
to have the heart and the desire to do it. And I think that's maybe what set me apart from others who maybe like to doodle or draw a little bit. I just and maybe that's the talent, or maybe that's the gift of the passion to do it, the gift of wanting to do it.
Mhm.
I draw every day, whether I'm at an event or here in the studio working from photographs.
Wow.
So I draw every day, and it's a wonderful thing. I'm really a lucky
That's
boy.
awesome. I mean, to love what you do, I mean, you really show the passion, that's for sure. Now,
Thank
I
you.
know you have kids. If any of your kids showed any interest in what you do and followed in your footsteps.
I have 3 sons, all very talented, very smart kids, and
Mhm.
I say kids respectfully,
Yeah.
but I think they could all step in. A couple of them might need a little coaching, but one in particular, I think he could step right up to the easel today.
Really?
I think
Wow.
he's got that kind of talent and that social, I suppose, charisma, where he can connect with the people, the person sitting in front of him. I think that's
Very
part of
important.
the act of drawing a caricature is connecting with the person in front of you, and getting a feel for who they are, their gestures, or their features, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be very important to have that one-on-one connection and the association with them and being social as well, you know? You gotta have that connection.
I think so. I think it's an important part. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're static, if you're just sitting there and the person you're drawing, and there's really no life or electricity between the two of you,
right.
then it I would say it would result, or it would show in the results of your drawing.
Now, have you ever asked a person, what they do for a living and incorporate that in their drawing? Or do you just do their face or how do you do that?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, it depends on how the parameters are set for the event that I'm working at.
Mhm,
Typically, there are so many people in line. Everybody wants a drawing that it's quicker for me to draw in black and white
mhm,
and to just do a face and shoulders.
mhm.
If I start getting into faces and bodies and activities,
Yeah.
gags, things like that, then that line is not going to move very quick.
No.
That's a consideration.
Mhm,
Now, people send me photographs, uh, and they give me an order for retirement gifts or
mm,
milestone birthdays, and I do quite a few of that throughout the year. But that's the opportunity for me to maybe draw the subject golfing, or uh,
sure.
out on the ski slopes or something. So
Yeah, yeah.
we can have some
Awesome.
fun with it that way.
Right, right. So would you like to mention how you came up with the name Bobcat Art?
Sure. My college sweetheart is Kathy, and so when we got married, and just before the kids started coming along,
Mhm,
we were trying to figure out a name. I was going to formalize the business, as
mhm.
opposed to just being a freelance or working on the side kind of thing.
Right.
So it was either shish kebab or bobcat. So we thought the other sounded a little too much like a caterer. That's where Bobcat came from, and that name is stuck, and to this day, I get called Bobcat. So
Yeah, because I ran across that on Facebook and I'm going, BobKat. What the heck could that be? I mean, everybody knows what a BobKat is, but it's spelled different, right?
It's
So,
with a K. Yep. Because the cat is
so I did some research and tracked you down, and here we are.
here we are. Here we are. And
Now,
45 years later, my first party was 1978.
wow,
So it's been a long time doing
yeah.
this.
I was going to ask you how long you've been doing it. That's awesome.
Things
Like
have
you said,
really picked up over pardon me for interrupting, but
oh,
things
fine.
have picked up over the past 20 to 25 years. And honestly, the last 10 years, I mean, it's exponentially so. And
Mm,
every year is just busier and busier. And it's a nice problem to have. I turned down
sure.
an awful lot of offers because I'm already booked.
But like you said, artists are kind of funny because you don't want to lose that connection or the business. You always wonder where the next one's coming from, right?
Exactly. You're always you're always worried about the next job coming. It is nice. It's nice. So you look at the calendar, and it's I'm booking into 2024 already. So
Wow.
yeah, it's a nice thing. And I would just suggest to anybody, whether you come to me or come to any of the great artists out there,
Hmm.
or caricature agencies, if you know your event and you know you want to have this type of entertainment, and you know the date, you may want to book as soon as you can. So
Right, right. Yeah, it
I'm
fills up quick.
not cold.
Now, speaking of your events, where are you located now?
Well, I'm in Pleasant Ridge. That's
Okay,
right in the heart of Metro Detroit, the Royal Oak area.
okay,
And
okay.
I like this location because within minutes I'm on a freeway heading to either side of the state or north, south. I draw into Ohio as well.
Oh, wow.
So it's good to get a move on with the freeways right there. So,
Yeah, that is good.
and I'm
No,
15 minutes north of the downtown district, and I get to do a lot of great events downtown too.
that's awesome. Yeah, I was going to ask you for, if any of our listeners are planning on having any events in the near future, how far you will travel. So, I mean, if you go to Ohio, coming out here would be nothing.
That's true.
Yeah,
My travel is based on how long your party is.
right.
I'm going out to Grand Rapids,
That'll be
Traverse,
worth your trip.
then I'll need to ask for a higher minimum, uh,
Hmm.
4 hour minimum.
Sure.
Typically, I ask for a 2 hour minimum, and that's pretty much within the Southeast Michigan area. But we always, we could talk about it, and if there's more travel involved, because I've gone as far as Montana and South Dakota, and as far as Baltimore on the other side. So
Hmm.
and in between. So there's always a lot of details to hammer out, but we
Sure.
find a way.
Wow, that's awesome. You've been all over, that's for sure. Now,
Yes.
some of the events and benefits, I know that you're real involved with the Capuchin Kitchen, right?
Yes. I,
You
I
do a lot of events for
well,
them.
I try to give back to the community throughout the year.
Hmm.
I know there's a lot of great causes, and I try
Fundraisers.
as much as I can, as well as many of us artists. But I need to keep it down to about 5 or 6 events. The
Sure.
Capuchins have been very meaningful to my family and the people close to me. And I'm an East Side boy. I grew up the East Side of Detroit, not too far from the monastery there. But
Hmm.
I try to help out, and I do. So
That's good. That's great. All right, I'm going to add a few things. You sent me a few pictures, some samples of that. I just want to put up here. You can comment on there, and then I know you have your easel there. You might do a little photo for us. Picture.
yeah, I'd be happy to do a quick caricature. This is my contact information, and
Hmm.
you can find me on Facebook, and you'll find my contact information there too if you're interested in pursuing, placing an order or pursuing caricature entertainment.
Right.
If I'm not available, I can always connect you with artists who are.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, because it books up quick.
What's up, quick?
This is a self caricature,
Yeah,
right?
there I am. I always try to make myself look better, but yeah, there I am by my easel, and
Well, you got a good head of hair. That's the main feature there.
yes, I'm grateful to my grandfather's DNA for that. So
Yeah.
the Irish side of me. So this particular placard that we just looked at there, that's measures 2 feet by 3 feet, and I take that to certain events and
Oh, nice.
put that up there, and that's my form of trumpets. Let people know I'm here.
Now, is that on like a canvas or what's that painted on?
That is a poster mounted on foam core. Foam core is a lightweight
Oh, okay.
cardboard type.
Yeah, yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Right.
Very cool. There you are at your easel.
Right. Actually, this was at a benefit on the bay for the Capuchins, and
Oh, okay.
the great photographer Sean Conley, working for Our Magazine that day. He and I were on a break. We were kind of waiting for the audience to get done with their dinner. So
Uh-huh.
I gave him a caricature, and he took a photo of me.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, he did me proud.
Worked
Hope
out.
I did to him.
Now this looks like you're drawing for a bunch of kids here.
Yeah, this was a birthday party over on the east side, northeast side, and it's I always like those pictures. Somebody will capture me with a crowd around me, and it's always a lot of it's exciting to see because I'm usually so focused on what's in front of me, but
Right.
just to see the people around me, it's yeah, it's kind of exciting to see that energy.
So who gets more excited, the adults or the kids?
Well, that's a good question. I think everybody, young or old, uh, everybody's their own person.
Mhm.
You'll get some kids just quiet and timid, and they refuse to smile.
Mhm.
I had to draw one kid looking like Grumpy the dwarf because he just wouldn't smile for me. But I've had wives drag their husbands to sit with them, and and then on the other hand, I've got adults fighting for that last seat, or
Sure.
the kids just it's just surrounding me with all kinds of questions. And I tell you, I get a lot of energy when these young people
Yeah.
are asking questions and talking
Mhm.
about the equipment and the easel,
It's
and
amazing.
they're talking about their love for art and their love for drawing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. A lot of potential artists out there probably, picking your brain.
Absolutely,
That's
and
awesome to see young.
it's always humbling when a young one will come up to me before the night's over and hand me a drawing he did of me. So
Wow.
I get that more often than not, and
Oh, that's awesome.
it's
Yeah,
really
that would
sweet. It's very sweet.
it is. This is,
Well, there I am again
there you are again.
at the easel with a different kind of placard there, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's always good to let people know why is that old guy staring at in the corner there, staring at his easel. If I get a sign up, they might get the idea why I'm there.
Now this, I asked you earlier, you actually drew this life-size Babe Ruth, and you said you even have one bigger?
This is well, we'll call it a life-size Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
This is this is part of the accessories to the Babe Ruth birthday party held at Nemo's. This is some enormous event that I should say Ruthian event that the great Tom Derry puts on every year, the
Wow.
first weekend in February, and he will get many of the local artists to chip in and do some artwork for him. But
Uh-huh.
I said, well, I'm a caricature guy, so I'm going to draw Babe Ruth, and he stands by himself. He's on a big piece of foam core too. So
That is
fun with
awesome. So then you cut that all out like that?
I cut that out. I sure did. Yeah,
Wow.
that was interesting. An interesting project, and I
Yeah.
did it in a couple pieces and put the pieces together. So that still exists. I assume that's at Nemo somewhere.
Oh, yeah, yeah, they'll keep that around a while for sure. Now these are some samples.
Yeah, this kind of give you an idea of my style.
Mhm.
I do a lot of work at colleges throughout Michigan and Northern Ohio, and I just really I look at them. I get a kick out of these faces. It's even I wonder sometimes how do I do it. I mean, this is a 5 minute drawing,
5
and
minutes.
yeah, these are 5 minute drawings, and
Holy cow.
I, the subject sits down. I've got just a few seconds, really 30 to 40 seconds to make some decisions about
Wow.
what I'm going to do, and it's when it's all said and done. I kind of shake my head. It's like, boy, that worked. But people I've heard comment, they'll gather around me and watch, and you got a blank sheet of paper.
Yeah.
A minute later, you got a couple lines, and then within 4 minutes or 5 minutes, you've got a finished drawing. So
Amazing. Yeah, it is amazing. Yeah, I love watching people draw like that. That's crazy. This was a 48 years anniversary, I would imagine.
48 years, husband and wife, and
Mm.
had a big celebration. And this was a studio drawing, and the children of this couple, they approached me and said, "This is the type of car." They wanted a roller rink in the background, and they gave me
Oh
some
my gosh.
photos and some ideas and support material.
Yeah.
And we put her on ice skate or roller skates, and so apparently that was a big part of how they got together.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, how big would this be, this picture?
This is 11 inches by 14 inches.
Okay.
Too big, you can get a nice frame for that.
Frameable. Yep. Yep. Now, this is pretty cool here.
Yeah,
The story behind this.
this is kind of an odd couple here. The driver there is the late Peter Benz, a wonderful man.
Oh,
But him and his partner there were an improv team, and they did a lot of work at I think it was called Planet Ant in Hamtramck, and they did
Mhm.
a variety of venues, but they had a lot of fun doing it before Peter passed on. But they asked if I would put together. I don't know if this is their particular vehicle, but
Mhm.
they kind of described what they were looking for. So
Yeah.
there, the two of them are in an old VW panel wagon or whatever they might call that.
Yeah. That's very cool. I like that.
They got a kick out of it.
Now, you also do logos, a lot of logos.
Yeah, not just a caricature artist. I do all types of things. Here's 3 samples of some logos I did. At the very top, feels like home is the greeting card line that I've created. You can find Feels Like Home cards at Russell Pharmacy in the Fisher Building in
Oh, wow.
Midtown Detroit, or you can contact me and I can get you a set out to you.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's been a fun little venture. I've been doing that for about 25 years. Feels Like Home cards are black and white, and they
Mm.
have images of the city of Detroit.
Mm.
Many of them are no longer in existence, but a nice caption on the back and blank insides where you can write your own message the old-fashioned way.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
The Fighting Irish at the bottom there. I was athletic director
St.
for
Mary.
Mary in Royal Oak.
Mhm.
About 10 years. So I put my art talents to good use and would help figure out our t-shirt designs and logos and programs and things like that. So that's where that Fighting Irish came from.
And the bathtub cushion is
The bathtub cushion, that's an inventor in the Royal Oak area.
ah,
This goes back many years. It was, I think, one of the reject ideas I had, but I liked it. I thought it was at least good enough to give a sample of what I do.
yeah, it's pretty cool, I think.
Thank you. Appreciate that. More logos. More
Yeah,
logos.
Trinity, ice spikes, very cool.
Yeah.
And you just come up with this stuff, huh?
Well, yeah, I sit down, we have a conversation with the business owner
Mhm.
or whoever's in charge of the organization, and we talk about what type of message you want to give to your clientele.
Mhm.
This is your first impression, your logo, and
Right.
you know you want to get people's attention. You want them to come back for more and find out what's going on here. So,
Exactly.
I'll come up with 3, 4, 5 different ideas, and it's a process, and we just keep hammering away.
Now this you said's pretty big
This is
on a wall.
about 6 feet tall. This is a mural painted in a bedroom. So,
Wow.
Captain Hook. I have a lot of fun painting. That's my first love. If I
Mm,
didn't have to pay any bills, I would just paint all the time.
really? Wow. Now
This
this
is
is
St.
mhm.
Isaac Jogues over on the east side. It's an elementary school, and this is their mascot and their seal there for the school. This is about, I'm going to say 30 to 40 feet up in the air. That's on cinder block. It's in the gymnasium.
Mm-hmm.
Any of you East Siders or CYO fans, if you've been at St. Isaac Jogues, now you know who did that artwork.
Oh, wow.
I've done about a dozen murals throughout metropolitan Detroit, Southeast Michigan.
Uh-huh.
Not all are still standing. Whether the building is burned down or somebody painted over it, there's all kinds of stories. But with my knees the way they are and getting up in years, I'm not that interested in going up ladders anymore.
Yeah. Unless you have one of those cherry pickers, that's
Yeah,
not too bad.
right. And this actually that was a cherry picker.
Okay. Okay.
FB Wright. I got to put their logo on the side of their. It's in their snack area or their rec area, their
Mm-hmm.
place of business, and it was a quick little, simple little thing to do. But
And this is all freehand, huh, Bob?
we many times it is. This
Mhm.
FB Wright is your actual logo. So I projected this onto the wall. I wanted to be sure that
Oh,
I got the proper. This wasn't just off the top of my head. I
okay.
wanted to be sure I matched what they had.
And here's our buddy, Dave Santia.
Our buddy Dave Santia. I'm a I'm a big guy. I'm 6'7", but Dave Santia makes me look like I'm a little kid.
Yeah,
I
got to
think he's
stand
about
out.
6'10". Does that sound right?
What's that?
I think he's about 6'10".
Oh, I would say pretty damn close.
I mean, it could be more. I don't mean to
It
short.
could be. Could be.
Dave and I get once a year we get to work. In a sense, we get to work together. He's at the benefit on the bay with the Capuchins, and he's doing his speed painting
Right?
in the other room, and I hear all the oohs and ahs, and I'm at my easel just waiting for the next face.
Yeah, it's amazing. We've had him on the show, I don't know, maybe a year or so ago, and he did an upside down painting. He paints upside down and then flips it, and I
Yes,
don't know how he does it. It's
to rock
crazy.
and roll music.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
his music. Yep. And this is an award you got from Capuchin.
Yeah, I've had a few awards over the decades, I guess you'd say, and but this was very nice touch. Mike Shadowski of the Benefit of the Bay, he made sure to recognize my service to the event, and I appreciate that. It's very thoughtful.
That's very nice. Yeah, it is. That's all I got there.
Beautiful. That's
So
great.
how about we fire up the easel and you can do something for us?
All
That
right.
sound
Since you asked so nicely,
good?
I do have my easel here, and since I'm low budget, I don't have a live model, but I do have I have a two-dimensional model. The lovely Amy here is going to be my model.
Okay.
You can see that. I'll
Yep.
show you what I'm doing here.
All right.
And, we'll now usually when I'm drawing on the easel, it's a physical thing for me. It's me and the easel right in front of me, and
Yeah.
you want to be physical as you draw this. But so now I'm drawing off to the side, so we'll see
Yeah. That's
how.
okay. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure here. Exactly. I'm sure you have a million viewers watching. So now, and here we'll start with a controversy. I'd say it's 50-50. We got 50% of the caricature artists. They'll go ink to paper uh, without any intermediate. Me, the other 50%, I take do a little pencil work,
Okay.
and I'll kind of give myself an outline.
Uh-huh.
We see how the hair frames the face.
Right.
I also want to check angles. So, and we're talking about a person who's actually a three-dimensional person sitting in front of me. So, and they're moving. So
Yeah.
that adds to the challenge. But so your mind is thinking very fast, and sometimes you're taking the average of what you're seeing there. But so I may draw in a few very lightly. I may draw in some lines just to give me a sense of three dimension
Mm-hmm.
and where I'm going to be placing the features of the face.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about exaggeration in caricature, and people always worry. It's like, well, you're going to make my nose really big, or my ears going to be big. Not always about big. Sometimes about small. Somebody might have the impression of smaller eyes, so caricature artists will exaggerate and make them even smaller.
So what are you looking at on her? Her hair is her main feature, would you say? And eyes?
Well, Yeah, the way the shape of the face
Okay.
and the concave there where
Yes.
the face and the neck, and then how the hair. So there's a three dimension that's the first thing that gets me. Uh,
Okay.
the cheeks, we got the cheeks that those are pronounced. So
Hmm.
that's something I have to keep in mind too, and the chin. Now, am I going to exaggerate this uh, grotesquely? No, I'm not.
Okay.
We've seen the styles of caricature I do.
Right.
It's leaning towards cartoon, actually.
Hmm.
I don't get too I don't get too exaggerated. I don't get too far out. I've noticed over the years, to many years of drawing at parties and events, uh, I get the sense people want to walk away from the easel
Oh,
with a smile on their face.
yeah.
Not, not too worried about was my nose really that big,
Right.
my eyes that squinty.
Yeah, you don't want to offend anybody,
Well, well,
but
maybe
then they know it's fun.
some people you might want to.
Yeah. Right.
All right, let's. Here we go. I'm going to be drawing on the side here. So,
Okay. Do your thing.
and I'm kind of doing it in the dark here too. So I got a
Mhm.
lot going against me here. All right. So we start with kind of the shape of the face, and then we're gonna. This is important. The hair, how it outlines, how it frames the face. So
Mhm.
you kind of see that.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm really concentrating because I'm not talking.
That's fine. That's fine. I like watching.
I like talking.
Wow. Courtney Esper's in there watching. She says you're the best.
Well, that is a very smart person. Well, I appreciate that. I get the privilege of working with some great artists, and it's you're constantly trying to improve and get better.
Mhm.
Uh, it's a privilege to work with so many great people, and it's a privilege to have the opportunities. I mean, people that would call me and say, "Hey, we want you." So
Yeah.
I
Right.
appreciate that. All
Yeah, I
right.
bet you've met a lot of people over the years.
Oh my gosh, the stories I could tell. I, I promise. I promise. Sooner than later, I'm going to start writing these stories down, and
Yes,
I'm going to have a book out there.
I would say you could write a book.
Book or a coloring book, but I'm going to have a book out there and just talk about my adventures at the easel.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah,
All the places you've been. Jeez.
places I've been, the things I've seen.
Mm.
I've had a few laughs. I've had a few worries, but
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
well, hopefully you're getting an idea here.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely.
and this is actually, I'd like to say, this is coming down pretty quickly.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, you got the head tilt just right.
got the head tilt,
Yeah.
and let's see a nice big earring. I always enjoy drawing big earrings.
Mhm.
I like hoop earrings too. Those are fun. I used to not like drawing glasses, and I
Oh,
told myself years and years ago, I said, Bob, glasses are going to be here for a while. You better learn how to like it. So
right.
now I get a glasses really finish it off nicely.
Mhm.
The last thing I'll put on there.
Mhm.
But yeah, just meeting people and so many different people and all the kindness that they show me with their comments and their appreciation. It's uh,
That's
it's energizing.
yeah, that's got to make you feel really good, the feedback that you get.
Well, yes, a sensitive artist like me.
Yeah.
Uh, no, you learn. I was probably 20. I was working in a commercial art studio, and I learned early on you got to have a thick skin. And
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
it's just business, and you
Right.
you put your heart out there,
Yeah.
and you have to. That's your job
Yeah.
to passionately express your thoughts on paper.
Mhm.
But that's where it stops. And if, the client who's paying you to do it, he says, I don't like it, don't take it personal. Just go back to the drawing board, as they say.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But it's just like anything else. Some people you just can't please.
well, you're right about that too.
Uh,
All right, well, here we go. Here's something. Again, I'm on the side here in the dark, but we at least get an idea of just
Yeah.
a quick cartoony. I didn't get into a lot of exaggeration.
no exaggeration, hardly at all.
Yeah, I mean, I could have extended the chin. I could have, blew out the cheeks a little, but we even though my model is two dimensions here, I want her to keep smiling.
Yes. Now, Wendy Carter says you are just so talented. I
Thanks.
agree.
That's in the mail.
Michael Bengal says that is fantastic what you just did.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Dennis Dykman is in there. He said he made it.
So there we go.
That is awesome.
I don't know how much time that took, but I don't think it was too long.
No, not long at all. Not long at all. Probably less than 5 minutes, or just about 5 minutes is all.
Yeah. You can check
Very
this out.
cool. You are talented, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I
The
appreciate that.
opportunity to be here today.
Well, look, I think that's all I have. Anything else you want to cover?
Oh, I could talk for hours. No,
It's been a long day for
I
you.
think I got a chance to talk about the things I do and the things I love to do, and I appreciate having a platform to do it. It was
Oh, anytime,
time for
anytime.
you to search me out, and I appreciate your persistence and making it happen. It's very
Well,
pleasure.
I'm just so thankful that you had time to share with us. And there's all the information up on the screen, and I'll mention it again at the end of the show for you. And I hope we get you back on again soon.
Very good. Thanks.
Remember, you can come on anytime you want.
Thanks, Kerry. I appreciate that. Best wishes to you and good luck.
All right. Good luck to you and take care, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Bob Anderson. Wow. What a talent, eh? What a talent. All right. If you want to get a hold of Bob, his phone number, 248-563-6426. You can also email him at BobKatArt, that's K-A-T, cat, BobKatArt@att.net. He does text, so you can text him at that phone number as well. Also, check him out on Facebook. He's got a lot of different photos over there of his work you can check out. Does a great job. Great job. All right, moving on. The next city council meeting is Monday, October 9th, 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6000 Middlebelt Road. These meetings are a great way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you might have. And right now, we're going to go ahead and do community events because Mike is not here right now. Let's see, we got any comments? Hi, Fawn. Let me give a shout out to everybody in there. Boy, I'm sorry I didn't mention you earlier. Kathy Ward is in there. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Our number one fan. Shannon Coffee is in there from the Shannon Motory Babe. Motory. Oh, my God. Notary Babe. I'll get it right. I will mention that again. John Murray's in there. How you doing, John? Amy Smith is in there. Thank you for joining us. Mrs. Chad is in there. Hello. Courtney Esper is in there. Thank you for joining us. Derek Parton's in there. He said St. Brown TD Lions 7-3. That was a little while ago, so hopefully we're still winning. Dennis Dykman is in there, the carpet guy. How are you, sir? I will mention you again here shortly. Wendy Carter, Michael Bengal. Good to see you guys made it. Fawn Salvador. How you doing, Fawn? Long time no see. Good you could. 14-3 Lions. Okay, way to go. Montgomery's back. Okay, welcome back. All right. Thank you for keeping me posted. Let's see. We also have, Matthew Corey was in there. Good to see him. He's from Florida. How's the weather down there? I bet warm, huh? All right. Let's go ahead and bring up the events. The events now. we'll go ahead and get these done. Mike isn't here yet, so he's probably tied up. All right, Garden City Public Library. We offer one-on-one tech help. Appointment scheduled Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Tuesday 1 to 2, Thursday 6 to 7, Saturday 3 to 7. Call to register 734-793-1830. And there you go, the carpet cleaner. That is Dennis Dykman. He does tile and grout, upholstery, autos, floods, and carpet. Give Dennis a call at 734-299-6496. Open Computer Lab, free computer access to all the community. The computer lab is available weekly for drop-in use on the below days and times. Mondays 9 to 2 and Fridays 2 to 7. They have a beautiful computer lab over there at Radcliffe, so head on over there. Wayne County Veteran Services every Tuesday and Thursday, 8:30 to 4:30, located at the Radcliffe Center, 1751 Radcliffe. Please call Wayne County to make an appointment, 313-506-0302. This way you don't have to go downtown and fight that down there. American Legion is also there, the Department of Veterans Affairs, every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So check that out if you are a veteran. Here's Shannon Coffey, the Notary Babe. She has many services that she offers. You can get a hold of her at 734-469-8821 for all your notary needs. Angels AIDS, amplifying Angels' quality of life. We had Stephanie Peters on not too long ago, 2-3 weeks ago. And Angels AIDS LLC will amplify an angel's quality of life by assisting with an ample amount of daily living activities. They have reasonable rates. They do personal care, housework, year-round lawn care, cleaning, companionship care, bookkeeping, scheduling appointments, errands, organization, decluttering, meal preparation, cooking, on-call, and emergency. 24 hours a day she is on call. Give Stephanie a call at 248-818-5334. Let's see. They are looking for volunteers downtown Garden City with the chili cook-off coming up Saturday, October 14th. Event volunteer team you can join. They need help with road closures and street monitors, garbage, sweeping of event grounds, tent cleanup crew, refill water and chili team supplies, supply runners, kids attraction attendants. You can volunteer now. Call the DDA at 734-261-2830 to volunteer. Preschool playtime. Parents and kids can come and imagine, play, and create, all while meeting other parents in the community. Monday mornings from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. through December 11th. $3 drop-in at Radcliffe, 1751 Radcliffe. Garden City Senior Center presents Trivia Wednesdays, hosted by Digital Mix Entertainment at the Radcliffe Center. They already had one on September 27th. The next one will be November 22nd. $10 per person, starts at 1 p.m. at the Radcliffe Center. Wear your favorite superhero costume. Kids superhero dance, $8 for kids, 5 additional kid. Friday, September 29th, that's tomorrow, 6:30 to 8. First through fourth grades, parents are welcome and free, Radcliffe Center. They do a lot of stuff at the Radcliffe Center. If you haven't been over there, you need to get over there because it's really something else. Kim O'Farrell, the Parks and Rec Director, is doing a fantastic job, and her staff. The Garden City Public Library presents Cooking Club with Emily Swartz. They're going to make herb butter Saturday, September 30th from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Call for more information, 734-793-1830. And if you miss any of these, don't worry about it because this is all recorded and it'll be up on Facebook later on tonight. Garden City Cougarettes tryouts, calling all 3rd through 5th graders who love to dance, perform, and compete. Come be a part of the first ever Garden City Minis Pom-Pom team. October 5th, 5:30 to 7:30. October 6th, 5 to 7:30. Tryouts are going to be held at St. Thomas the Apostle Church, 31530 Beechwood in Garden City. The Butler Did It. performed at the Inspire Theater by Tim Kelly, Friday and Saturday, September 29th and 30th, October 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th at 7:30. Saturday and Sunday, October 1st, 7th, 8th, 14th, and 15th at 2 p.m. Tickets are $20, and you can go to inspiretheater.ticketleap.com. It's at the Westland Center for the Arts, 33455 Warren Road in Westland. Cell phone basics. If you're intimidated by your cell phone, this is right up your alley. Tuesdays, October 3rd through the 17th, 6 p.m. to 7, ages 14 and up. 3-week session is $20, and that is at the Radcliffe Center. Garden City Parks and Rec, exploring art with Megan, ages 3 to 5, Tuesday mornings starting October 3rd, 9:30 to 10:20 a.m. It's a 4-week class. It's $25, and that is at the Radcliffe Center. Garden City Senior Center presents Senior Formal Dinner Dance, Friday, October 6th, from 5 to 7. Doors open at 4:30. Tickets are $20 per person. Dinner and dancing, photo opportunities. Purchase tickets at the Radcliffe Center or online at gardencitymi.org/parks. And that's a formal event. Second annual Wayne Country Nights, a Coats for Kids benefit, country music concert under the stars. It's family friendly, open to the public. October 7th from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. Hogg's Backyard Barbecue will be there. Special guest Austin Little Elvis, and much more. That is at the Notre Dame Knights of Columbus Hall on 3144 South Wayne Road. Let's see. This is a fall event, something for everyone at the Notre Dame Hall. October 7th welcomes Wayne County Knights. It's a hoedown featuring Yankeeville, we just talked about. October 8th, an Autumn Tea, Coats for Kids fundraiser. The 21st, Peter Pumpkinhead, free kids crafting and craft vendor show. November 4th, Hello Autumn, flower arranging class. On November 6th, Cigars for a Cause, Coats for Kids fundraiser. 17th, third annual Wayne Open Air Christmas Market and Festival. That's the 17th through the 19th. And that is at the Notre Dame Hall, 3144 South Wayne Road. They have a lot of stuff going on there. Garden City Library has homeschool hobbies and after-school activities. Cross Stitch, Monday, October 9th, 3 to 5 p.m. Call the library to sign up. The next Neighborhood Watch will be October 10th. It's the second Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. at the Garden City PD. Share with your neighbors, and they hope to see you there. Thursday, October 12th, Saturday, October 14th, St. John's Episcopal Church on Wayne Road in Westland. They are having a rummage sale. Thursday, October 12th, 2 to 6. Friday, October 13th, 9 to 3. Saturday, October 14th, 9 to 1. Saturday only, half off or $5 per bag. Great deals and worthy cause. Give them a call at 734-721-5023. Farmers Artesian Market in Westland, the last market day is October the 12th. So you're going to want to head on over there. You get a free market bag courtesy of North Brothers Ford while supplies last. And they are located at 1901 North Carlson Road in Westland at the Farmers Market and Lions Club Pavilion. Family Bingo Night. Join us for a fun night of bingo and prizes for the whole family. Friday nights, 6:30 to 8. October 13th, November 3rd, December 1st, January 5th, February 2nd. All ages, $5 per person. Children under 5 are free, and that is at the Radcliffe Center. Please join the Garden City Senior Center for Senior Luncheon Fun, 12 noon to 2 p.m., October 13th. The menu is hot dogs, hamburgers, baked beans, cider, and donuts. And then on November 3rd, the menu is going to be a Thanksgiving-style lunch. Tickets are only $10. Enjoy a catered lunch and fun activities. You can purchase the tickets at the Radcliffe Center. All right. Get an early start on holiday shopping. Indoor rain or shine craft and vendor show. Saturday, October 14th, $1 admission will be entered in a raffle, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That is at the Berwyn Senior Recreation Center, 26155 Richardson in Dearborn Heights. Ticket rentals, $25 per table. You can call 313-791-3550. Pumpkin Spooktacular, Saturday, October 14th, 10 to 11:30 a.m. Ages 5 to 12, $10 per kid, $5 additional. Radcliffe Center, pumpkin painting, treats, and costume contests. So be sure to get on over there. Garden City Fire Department's having their open house on October 14th from 12 to 4, 6000 Middlebelt Road. This year, due to the construction at the fire department, they are having it on the front lawn of City Hall. So check it out. They always have a good time there. Save the date, downtown Garden City's 2023 Chili Cook-Off Hot Rod and Motorcycle Show is Saturday, October 14th, 12 to 5. Hot chili, cold beer, live music, hot rods, motorcycles, vendors, and more. Located on northeast corner of Ford and Middlebelt in the Garden City Town Plaza. Garden City Parks and Rec, their 5-year master plan community forum is going to be held on Tuesday, October 17th. They want to hear from you, your ideas, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., open to the public. And that is at the Radcliffe Center. All right. The Garden City Business Alliance is having a food drive for Our Home Pantry, October 21st at the Garden City High School parking lot, 11 to 3 Saturday. They accept donations of unexpired, non-perishable food, personal hygiene items, and cash donations. St. John's Lutheran School, 2602 South Wayne Road in Westland. They're having a fall festival, October 21st. Trunk or treat, photo booth, raffle, food, and more. 2 to 3:30, open to the community. Halloween egg hunt, Saturday, October 21st. A lot of stuff going on the 21st. 7 p.m. costume contest. Prizes for best homemade costume, best store-bought costume, and best family costume. 7:30 p.m. Thriller performance. The egg hunt immediately following Thriller. Ages 0 to 3, 4 to 6, and 7 to 10. Free. City Park softball fields at 200 North Log Cabin Road. All right. Learn to play soccer, $50 per child, youth age 4 to 6, Tuesdays, October 24th through December 12th, 6 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. Guess where? The Radcliffe Center. Murder Mystery Party, Garden City Library presents Everyone's a Suspect. You get to be the detective to help solve the mystery of the death of romance author Lady Chattersley. October 25th, 6 to 7 p.m., ages 18 and up. You got to call to register, 734-793-1830. Westland's premier holiday charity event is the 2023 Taste Fest, Tuesday, December 5th at 6 to 8:30 p.m. at the Hellenic Culture Center, 36375 Joy Road in Westland. $25 per ticket, purchased in advance. Purchase tickets at livonia.org or call 734-427-2122. It's going to be live music, cash bar, food tastings, children's winter clothing drive, raffles, auction, and more. They need program instructors at Radcliffe. You've seen everything that they have that's going on there, so they need instructors. They're going to pay $20 to $25 an hour. You can apply online or call 734-793-1850. They need instructors for archery, photography, woodworking, sewing, knitting, cooking, baking, calligraphy, ballroom, line dancing, sign language, music, hair and makeup, and the list goes on and on. You can also email them at parks@gardencitymi.org. And that's all I got. Boy, that's a lot. All right, let's see what we got going on here with the Lions. Let's see. Lions are marching again down to the Green Bay 10, 17-3. Lions. Field goal, 24-3. TD. Wow. Might be a blowout, Derek. We didn't think it would be, but let's hope so. All right. We're always looking for guests to be on the show. So if you're interested or you know someone that might be interested, we'd love to hear from them. It's very easy. Just email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com. Just tell us, hey, we want to be on the show, and we'll make it happen. Or you can message us on Facebook. Doesn't matter what community you live in. We want to hear from you. We are doing the shows remotely for now, so do them from the comfort of your home or office. Come on the show and share your information with us and the surrounding communities. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you. And with that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast. We want to thank our guest tonight, Bob Anderson. Boy, what a talented guy from BobKat Art, for being here. If you want to contact Bob for an event or a fundraiser, and I believe Mr. Murray in there said it might not be bad to contact him to do some murals on some buildings here in Garden City. That'd be kind of cool. If you have an event or a fundraiser coming up, you can get a hold of him at 248-563-6426 or email him at bobcatart@att.net, and that's K-A-T, cat, okay? Also look for BobKat Art on Facebook. He's got a lot of good information over there. Let's see. A big thank you to my fantastic co-host, Marty, meteorologist Dr. Tom Iwinski. Mike, thanks for wherever you are. Hope you had a good dinner tonight. Great job as always. And don't forget, a huge thank you to each and every one of you for sharing part of your time with us tonight and all your support over the 13 plus years. We really appreciate it. Don't forget, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook. So we hope you'll catch it later at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late by going to facebook.com/GCChat. And feel free to share the show with your friends as well. Also catch us on our YouTube channel. Just search for Garden City Community Chat. You'll find not only this show, but all of our past shows in order. Just click on the live tab at the top. And please subscribe to the channel by clicking on that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate that as well. And as always, at the end of our shows, we like to thank all of the healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And when you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Also, keep the Gibbons family still in your thoughts and prayers, the Gibbons family in Owen, and also our deepest condolences to Don Nicholson and his family for the passing of Edward. He's truly going to be missed. Very sad. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. And please don't hesitate, vaccinate, get that booster, and also flu shot. The season is upon us, so protect yourself and others. And if you see something, say something. Look out for one another out there. For your weather information, be sure to head on over to drtomsweather.com. He's got a great user-friendly website over there, lots of good weather information. So we hope you enjoyed the show. I know I did. It was fun. Something a little different for you tonight. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to contact any of us here at the chat for any reason, once again, our email is gccommunitychat@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. Let us know how we're doing, what you'd like to see more of. We try to mix it up as much as we can. We will see you back here next week live, October 5th, with Garden City Mayor Mark Jacobs, right here live on YouTube and Facebook. Should be a good one. So until then, thanks for watching and all the great comments. And have a fantastic rest of your week. Enjoy the beautiful weather coming up, Tom says. Let me show this. Go Lions. I got my Go Lions picture up. So you guys have a fantastic night, and we will see you next week, okay? All right. Take care. Good night.